Hey everybody, what's going on? Today, we're gonna do my second Key Fob collection. Now, I did part one a couple months back, and you guys really liked that video. So, I have quite a few more keys I bought since part one, and we're gonna showcase all the new ones and the old ones. So first off, let's start with my various keys that are just unlabeled. First off, let's get the Mercedes keys out. So here are my Mercedes keys. This one's for a 2019 Mercedes GLC Coupe. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And the spare key, it's right here. You pull it out. It's kind of an older Chrysler key, so it's the same key as many of your Chryslers, just with a little chrome. You take it out, and here's a spare right over here. Next up this is a new addition. This is a 2020 Mercedes-Benz CLA 250, lock, unlock, panic, and trunk release. It's a very nice key. You push this button and that's how you get the spare key. It's kind of hard to get out. You can't seem to get it anywhere. Okay. This one's very weird, like kind of hard to zoom in too. Next up, let's get my Hyundai and Kia keys. This is for a 2014 Kia Sportage. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And I fixed the battery, so now it's no longer dead. So that's a big plus because I had a bad battery when I did it in part one. So little new addition. Also, spare key, push this button. And there you have it. Just a regular Kia spare key. 2014 Sportage. And next up is a 2016 Hyundai Sonata Limited Hybrid. Red, with 52,000 miles. This one's nice. You have lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. And you push this button. The button's a little bit smaller than the Sportage, and you have a spare key. This one is actually kind of brown. It kind of looks like brown over black. Move this back a little bit. All right. Next brand. This is gonna be Volkswagen. This one is for a Volkswagen Golf GTI. It's a flip key. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. I'm trying to get the camera aligned. I don't have a tripod or anything like that. Next up, let's do Land Rover. This is an LR3 flip key. It's actually angled to the side, which is a little bit unusual, like for a flip key. You lock, unlock, and a Land Rover button. Not sure if that's panic or what it is, but I'm guessing it is. It's really hard to angle because I'm filming on my iPad right now. Alright, now let's do the next key. This one is for an Audi S5. You have lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. You have an Audi logo and a spare key. Push this button to the side and it has an S logo on it too. This one's kind of hard to get out. I can't seem to get the spare key out of this one. You push this button and it's kind of hard. All right, Next up, this key is for a 2006 Subaru Legacy. It has a Subaru and a remote attached. Lock unlock trunk. And to the back, you have panic. This is a rubber button. Alright. This is a Ferrari key, the 458. This one goes to a 2015 Ferrari 458. And trunk release, lock unlock trunk release, and no panic. Let's get to the next bag. Okay, this one's my Honda and Acura keys. I don't have any Acuras yet, but this is just Honda. This is a 2008 Honda Accord Coupe V6 key EXL. Unlock trunk and panic. You have a spare key and a couple of tags. This one is part 1. And this is a tag as a VIN on it too, so I didn't try and hide anything. I bought this one off Mercari, so kind of surprised that they show the VIN. Maybe it was something happened to it. And the 2017 Honda Accord. This one's a light. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. It's a normal 2017 Accord key. You saw this one in part 1. Alright, now we have Nissan and Infiniti. A few for this one. A Nissan Altima flip key. Here we go. Flips in a more normal way. And you lock, unlock, and panic. It's just probably a base model. Went to an S or something. Sorry about all the background noise. So, this one is for a 2014 or 2015 Nissan GTR. Lock, unlock, trunk, and panic. I'm not sure the year, but it goes to one of the two. Alright. Lastly, this is an Infiniti key for a Q50. Lock, unlock, trunk, and panic. Let's go to the next brand. This one is my Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram keys. A few interesting ones for this. This is a 2005 Chrysler Town & Country. Lock, unlock, doors, trunk release, and panic. And it says old van on it. This is part 1 as well. This is a 2014 Dodge Ram, has a spare key. This is a Fobic replacement, which I didn't know when I bought it. Lock, unlock, and panic. So, yeah, it's just generic. Very basic, and get the cutout right over here. Forgot to for the last Nissan keys. So here's the key, the spare. This is a typical Chrysler key, basically the same as the Mercedes, except the spare key is way different. So I didn't show the spare key on the Nissans. So they just work like this. Take it out and you have a spare. So same applies for the GTR key over there. So next up is a 2014 to 2019 Jeep Cherokee. Just lock, unlock, panic. No remote start and spare key. Get this up. And here you go. This is like my second key I've ever gotten. So nice to see everything changing. This is a 2019 to 2022 Ram Smart Key 1500. lock. This one's lights, unlock, remote start, and panic. This is a very nice key. You push this, and the key comes out. It's very hard, but it's a typical newer Chrysler key. Just gets out, just comes out like that. Very nice. All right. Next up, this is my Toyota and Lexus keys. Okay. This is some really old Toyota key. It's made of rubber. So it's pretty basic. Also, one fun fact about this key. It's pretty similar to the Lexus key. Like, it has the same, like, badge. It's an old RX. Not sure the year. This is some old Toyota. So this one is rubber, and this one is actually plastic. So a little bit of a difference between the Toyota and Lexus keys of the same style. Okay, next up, this is a Toyota 4Runner key. It's one of my new ones. Lock, unlock, and panic. Okay, last for Toyota. This is a 2019 to 2020 Toyota RAV4 smart key. Lock, unlock, and panic, and you get the spare key by doing this. Go under. And this is a typical Toyota spare key. Next up is General Motors. Okay, let's get the right one out. Okay, this one is for a 2012 GMC Acadia. The buttons are really hard. Lock, unlock, and oh, panic. This is really hard to press. It's a flip key. It's one of my new ones. And next up, basically the same key, 2015 Chevy Cruze, lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. Flip key, this one's cut. And to take out the batteries, just pull it up. It's very simple, you have to flip it though. So, and next up is a 2017 Chevy Colorado key. I'm not sure if this is smart or not. This one's kind of worn. Lock, unlock, remote start, and panic. This one's not clean at all. This one you saw in part 1. Okay, second to last, Ford and Mercury. All right, this is a 2004 to 2008 Ford F-150 key. Doesn't even have a remote, so I may have to buy one to go for this key sometime soon. And this is a Mercury Milan key. You saw the Ford key in part 1 as well with this. Lock, unlock, trunk release, and panic. Definitely one of my more interesting parts of the collection. And here are just my spare keys. A few of these. I'm pretty sure none of them are new, actually. This is a spare key for a Lamborghini Huracan Evo 2020. It's a valet key. And you have it cut, so it's just a typical VW Audi part. So it's really nothing special. Even though it's a Lamborghini, that's what makes it special. Alright, next up, oh wow, this is totally probably one of my least favorites in the collection because it doesn't have a motherboard. These are a couple spare Toyota keys without a motherboard, so they're completely junk. The buttons are falling out. They can't even stay straight, so these are painful. Like, these really do suck. The buttons are gonna fall out when I pick it back up. They even have a fake Denso logo. on them, which is just dumb. Here are a couple of Honda Accord or Civic spare keys. Oh, these are hard to get out. These are what they look like. They don't have a logo or batteries. Oh, this one does have a battery. Lock, unlock, trunk, release, and panic. One of them does, one of them doesn't. Pretty hard to do. And this is just a generic valet key for a Carrera GT. That's what the thing says. I don't think it has a motherboard either. It's pretty generic. The lights don't work. Buttons stick. It's very not user friendly. It's like very confusing. This is a valet key. It has a lower and upper release. I think it just lowers the car. I'm not sure what this really goes to, but it isn't cut either. And it has this is a weird key. Like, probably one of the weirdest in the collection. And that will conclude my Key Fob Collection Part 2. If you want to see more like it, consider subscribing, and thanks for watching. Bye.